another thing that I kind of like being a part of was like growing up in the 60s with the Beatles and the Stones and everybody, when people were still, you know, believing in that things were going to turn out all right before everybody realized that they weren't. And this is a song that I wrote and that I'm probably going to do only because the kids in my youth group like it, and probably the rest of you will be horrified by it. So please don't listen. This is about breaking the devil's back. You were looking bad as down as a demon on his birthday, wishing he was never born. You were sneaking around like a mouse that creeps up a stone stairway, looked about as tattered as a sail on the ship in a 6-week storm. And yet you say you want another way. You say you want to be restored, but still you're playing the games you play. You're hankering with your Ouija board. You were looking bad as sly as a rapist in the shadows, waiting to entertain some angel underwear. You have that look in your eyes like a coldness that a rat knows when he's caught and he rots in a gutter with his foot in a snare. And yet you say you want a better way. Or is it that you're just getting bored? I'm tired of playing all of those games you play, but don't play around with the Lord. Don't you know you can't break that devil's back? Stepping on sidewalk cracks you can't buy salvation at the 5 and 10. You can't get away from Satan in a hot Corvette. You can't climb to heaven in a private jet. You gotta kick the devil out or let the Savior in. You can't go dancing in your daddy's suit. You can't go mountain climbing in your go-go boots. You can't walk a tightrope in a water skis. And anything you ever want to do in this life, but first of all you gotta get the keys. And don't you know you can't break that devil's back? Stepping on sidewalk cracks you can't buy salvation at the 5 and 10. You can't get away from Satan in a hot Corvette. You can't climb to heaven in a private jet. You gotta keep the devil out and let the Savior in. That devil's back. Stepping on sidewalk cracks you can't buy salvation at the 5 and 10. You can't get away from Satan in a hot Corvette. You can't find heaven in a private jet. You gotta keep the devil out or let the Savior in. And if you want to skydive, you need a parachute. And don't you know you can't have your cookies, babe, and eat them too. And if you want to play piano, gotta learn how to hit the keys. And if you want to learn how to live your life right, well, the first place to get is on your knees. And don't you know you can't break that devil's back? Stepping on sidewalk cracks you can't buy salvation at the 5 and 10. Can't get away from Satan in a hot Corvette. You can't climb to heaven in a private jet. You gotta keep the devil out and let the Savior in. You gotta kick the devil out and let the Savior in. You got to kick the devil out Let the Savior in.